Wagwan, everybody. We're the owners of the Colorado-based Jamaican Brewing Company. Harsha Mirage and Jesse Brown join us to tell us what's going on at Wagwan. Folks, Wagwan.
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 Oh, good, I'm good. It's on your shirt. We're saying it a lot because that is the name of your establishment. So with a good morning to you both. I'm going to start with you, Harsha, for you to tell me how this entity, this company came to be.
Yeah, so Jesse and I first met at a brewery here in Colorado. That was our first date. And ever since then, we've been visiting other breweries here in Colorado, and every time we go on vacation. And then we started getting into home brewing, so making our own beers at home. And then with the pandemic last year, we realized that we wanted to do something a little bit more, something that was more enjoyable and something we're more passionate about. So we decided to start planning our own brewery.
Harsha, what's your Jamaican heritage?
So my mom and dad are Jamaican. My dad is from Clarendon and my mom is from St. Catherine.
Okay, and you were in New York City at one point, and so many signs of Jamaica around you, but not so much in Colorado, right?
Yeah.
Which is why you kind of felt the need to do it.
For sure, yep.
Yeah. So Jesse, tell me about the love of beer.
A little bit about Denver, you said?
The love of beer.
Oh, the love of beer, right, yes. That's a big part of like being out here in Colorado. Beer is like a huge part of the culture. I've always been like really passionate about beer. I've been surrounded by it most of my life. Yeah, that's really where kind of this idea came from, was Jamaica mixed with beer, mixed with Colorado.
Because Harsha, you love beer as well. Is that something that you had in common?
Yeah, that was something that we both love to do. Just try different types of beer, try different breweries. So it was definitely a passion for both of us.
Okay, so home brewing became a thing, and then the pandemic kind of forced you guys into business because, Harsha, I know at least you were left without a job, no?
Yes, yep. I lost my job last April, and then Jesse was going through some job changes last summer, and that's when we decided to start planning the brewery.
Yeah, and in a market where beer is a thing and could be saturated, you had to find a unique angle. And anywhere you go abroad with brand Jamaica, you have a competitive advantage. So we're looking at images of how you all have decked out the place. Tell me about the thoughts that went into the images to make it endemically Jamaican in its offering.
Yeah, so we have 3 murals inside the brewery. One is of Coffee. We have one of Damian Marley, and then we have another one of Shaggy. We chose those 3 just because we love their music, and we thought they would resonate really well with Americans also. And then on the outside of our brewery, we have our Dr. Bird logo. We have a portrait of who we call Island Girl. And then we have a lion with a crown on the back of our building. And on the other side, we have a crocodile, which is on Jamaica's emblem.
Very cool. So, Jesse, you had to kind of learn about the culture fast, eh?
Yeah, I definitely did. Luckily, I have amazing in-laws that have taught me a lot, and yeah.
Yeah, Cliff Notes. You got the summary version and to run right up the Jamaican curve. Yeah. I get it. But what's really cool now is the names of these beers that you guys have made as part of your creations. This is really, really nice, Harsha. Trop Queen, Wash Belly. Tell me about Trop Queen and tell me about Wash Belly.
So Wash Belly is named after my dad, who's the youngest of 13 kids. And he affectionately calls my younger sister Wash Belly also. He loves pomegranate, so we wanted to make a beer for him. That one is a pomegranate wheat ale. And then my mom also wanted her own beer, so we decided to name one for her. Name one the Trop Queen, and that one's a jackfruit Kolsch.
Jackfruit. So how have they been received?
People love them so far.
Bestsellers.
Yeah, those 2 are our bestsellers actually.
Wow.
They're light and sweet and good for summertime.
Okay, and so Jesse, tell me about the Coffee IPA.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Coffee IPA, we used some espresso that we sourced around the corner at a local coffee shop. We added that into the beer. We chose to do a West Coast style IPA. Colorado associates itself a little more with the West Coast, so we wanted to kind of make that more of like a Colorado beer. And it's really nice. It's got a light, like malty character, and a lot of coffee on the nose. Not too much on the palate, but enough to know that the coffee's there.
Very cool, you guys. And then now you have you don't have a kitchen. Are there plans to open a kitchen?
It's not possible at this location, but hopefully in the future we'll be able to open a second tap room at a second location.
So you just work with the food trucks in the area to kind of infuse the food?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
And we found some Jamaican food trucks out here also, so we're trying to.
Of course. Yep. So how are you going to scale this? Because I mean, when I look at this and I see what you guys are doing, it seems to me to have great scope.
It does, definitely.
So are we going to see the brews like on the shelves in supermarkets in Colorado? And I know there've got to be bigger things going on in your mind.
Definitely.
Definitely. Yeah, I think.
All right, you don't have to tell us. It looks like it's like, yes, we're thinking about it, but we can't, give up our secrets. That's okay. That's okay.
No, we definitely want to get it in cans here in Colorado and then back home in New York as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did you launch on Juneteenth as you wanted to?
We did.
And it's been great going so far?
We've been busy and packed ever since that day, so we're so excited about it.
Busy and packed is a great thing to be. Where do folks find you in Colorado? If there are Jamaicans watching now, say, what? After we never know, say, well, go on. Where do we find you?
We're in the Santa Fe Arts District. It's 925 West 8th Avenue in Denver.
Right. Okay. So when I visit Colorado, which is, I've never been, but definitely if I get there, I will be guanin at Wagwan.
Yes.
All right, that's what's going on, folks. Jamaicans, again, just spreading their wings and doing amazing things. Jessie is one of us now because, Harsha and her parent. So it's all good. It's all good. If you're in that area, please visit them there. Thank you for joining us this morning. Harsha Mirage and Jessie Brown of Wagwan Brewing Company. We know there are great things brewing for you in the future. Thank you both for checking in. We take a break on Smile. There is more coming up on the other side. More guanin on the other side. Soon come after we're gone.